coming mostly over northern New Jersey, up in the Hudson Valley, but over the last hour or two, we started to see a few more downpours pop up in and around the city and along the coast. Pretty intense downpour now, lifting up through the Bronx into southern Westchester County, and more of these are going to blossom here in the next few hours. And then band of some heavier rain moving into the Philly area right now is going to drift in from the south and west, and certainly all this heavy rain that does swing through this evening is going to produce more flooding issues, especially street and highway flooding in areas of poor drainage. And then the showers and storms should tend to wind down a little bit later on tonight, but there's still going to be a pop-up shower storm during the day tomorrow as well. Bud?
All right, John, thank you. Wins News Time 5:04. It was a very busy 4th of July weekend for lifeguards. In Virginia and North Carolina alone, there were 200 reported rescues because of rip currents. Several deaths have been reported in Florida and Alabama.
The unforgiving heat sending many to the beach to cool off in the ocean, but experts say rip currents pose a danger just offshore. Tom Gill is with the U.S. Life Saving Association and says you need to have a plan if you get trapped in a powerful channel of water.
If you're caught in a rip current, first thing, don't panic. A rip current does not pull you under, it just pulls you out. So if you can float, you can survive a rip current.
Gill says the best maneuver, swim parallel to shore to get out of the rip current and then swim to shore. Michelle Franzen, ABC News.
Wins News Time 5:05. Senator Schumer sounding the alarm about an energy drink called Prime. He sent a letter to the FDA asking it to investigate.
Senator Chuck Schumer says there's a label on each can of Prime that says it's not recommended for kids under 18. But at the same time, he says it's marketed to kids. Influencers on social media talk about it, and he says the packaging is aimed at children.
Kid-friendly flavors called Ice Pop. When you hold it up, you see they make it look just like an ice pop.
A 12-ounce can of Prime has more than double the caffeine of a can of Red Bull and about triple the caffeine in a can of Coke. Leslie Sloan says her 12-year-old son loves Prime and buys it when he thinks she's not looking.
When he talks about it with his friends and they look for all the different flavors, he asked me to go to London because there are 2 flavors of Prime that are out in London that don't get sold stateside.
Schumer wants the FDA to investigate. Carol Dioria, 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM in Midtown.
The drink does have a warning label that says it is not recommended for kids under 18. Schumer says it is being marketed to kids. A suspect has been arrested for allegedly spray painting a statue at the Resurrection Church in the Gerritsen Beach section of Brooklyn. Police say it happened yesterday at 11:30 in the morning. The suspect, 37-year-old Jonathan Bullock, has been taken to the hospital for a psychological evaluation. Father Michael Gribben says he is praying for the suspect.
So we're trying to pray for the person who did this. Obviously, there's something wrong there, but we're going to see if we need to upgrade our security.
Bullock has been charged with criminal mischief as a hate crime. He has no known criminal record. New Jersey Attorney General's office announcing that it's investigating a fatal police-involved shooting in Jersey City. It happened yesterday. The U.S. Marshal Service Regional Task Force, according to the AG's office, was in Jersey City to assist the Orlando City Police Department with executing an arrest warrant for murder and attempted murder. Police say the marshals met the individual, as yet unidentified, just after 11 o'clock. The suspect was wounded, taken to the hospital, pronounced dead, and the investigation continues. Wins News Time 5:07. Governor Murphy talking about the Gateway project that just received a nearly $7 billion federal grant. The plan would build 2 Hudson River rail tunnels and rehabilitate the old ones. On NBC's Meet the Press, Governor Murphy was asked if the project will cost more now than it would have when Governor Christie scrapped the project more than a decade ago.
Oh, it definitely costs more money. But we have no choice. This is the most congested. This is 20% of the American economy rides on these rails. And thousands of commuters from New Jersey go into New York every day. We have no choice.
The overall cost of the Gateway Hudson River Tunnel project is now an estimated $16 billion. At least 4 people have died in Alabama trying to do the latest dangerous TikTok challenge. The thrill seekers are jumping and flipping off the backs of speeding boats. Captain Jim Dennis is with the Childersburg, Alabama Rescue Squad. That town is in the middle of the state, about 2 hours west of Atlanta.
It's very sad for the needless loss of life when it is totally preventable. And that's frustrating when we're working so hard to try to save lives.
Captain Dennis calls it instant death when the jumpers land the wrong way in the water. Those who have died have suffered broken necks while doing this TikTok challenge. Now this message. Pearl University's New York School of Career and Applied Studies. Nice guy. Earn a degree that leads to a career you love. Wednesday's time, 5:09, traffic and AccuWeather up next.
During this unprecedented time of worldwide economic challenge, it's so important that you keep a close eye on your retirement and be ready to take the steps necessary to protect your money. Having a portion of your IRA or 401k backed by physical gold and silver offers Americans the diversification needed to hedge against economic volatility and potential turmoil. Savvy retirement savers are those with the foresight to safeguard with genuine stores of value, like physical gold and silver, which in the past have soared during periods of misery for the rest of the economy. Diversify your hard-earned savings today by calling Birch Gold Group and get your free information kit to teach you how precious metals can protect your family's financial future. Birch Gold is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has thousands of satisfied customers. Call them at 800-647-5525. That's 800-647-5525. 800-647-5525.
Discover credit cards automatically double all the cash back you earn at the end of your first year, which means... Wait, hold up. Question for the audio engineer.
Go ahead.
Did I read that right? Discover automatically doubles all your cash back?
Yeah, that's what the script says.
So if I get a Discover card right now, I can earn twice the cash back.
Apparently. Wait. Unlimited first year cash back match. Only from Discover. See terms and learn more at discover.com/match.
You could throw your flip-flop at a bug. Come on, get it. But the chances of actually hitting it over there are statistically unlikely. Good thing nature's got your back. Stem bug killers combine powerful active ingredients found in plants, like lemongrass and geraniol, and scientifically engineer them into effective bug-fighting formulas, safe for use as directed around people, pets, and throughout the home. Stem, rooted in nature, optimized by science.
Quick news time, 5:11. That's time for traffic and transit with Gloria Chaplin.
All right, well, we're going to start you out on the Palisades Parkway. So this is a little further north, but there is debris spill, downstream flooding on the Palisades of both directions of exit 15 and Stony Point. All lanes are blocked. I am seeing a lot of heavy traffic going in there, and it does look as if all lanes are closed. Now, southbound Connecticut Turnpike is heavy exit 20 to 13. Southbound Merritt Parkway is heavy exit 49 to 239B. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The George is 45 to 50 in, 20 to 25 out. Lincoln 20 to 25 inbound, 5 to 10 out. Holland 15 to 20 in, 15 minutes outbound. Northbound Deegan just after the McCombs Dam Bridge is a stall in the right lane. Southbound is heavy from 230th Street to the George. And if you're heading northbound on the FDR Drive, there's a possible accident after 96th Street. Definitely some delays. 7th Avenue is closed 57th to 47th Street until 7 o'clock for the Midtown Fair. I'm Gloria Tapa. Our next report at 5:21. 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Solving mysteries is hard. Streaming them isn't. This Mystery Month on BritBox, stream the best selection of British mysteries, including the newest seasons of Luther, Silent Witness, Father Brown, Vera, and more. Stream with a free trial now at BritBox.com.
It's been quite a day weather-wise, and it's obviously not done yet. Let's check out the AccuWeather forecast now with meteorologist John Feerick.
Yeah, quite steamy out there this afternoon, and we've had quite a bit of heavy rainfall across portions of northwestern New Jersey, up into the Hudson Valley. Numerous flash flood warnings in effect still at this point. There's going to be more heavy rain before this is all said and done here. In and around the city and along the coast, more spotty showers and downpours at this point, but there's going to be a band of some heavier rain working in from the west as we head into the evening here. So again, there is going to be potential for some flooding, especially street and highway flooding in areas of poor drainage and low visibility with the downpours. Tonight we're now in the 70s. Tomorrow still maybe a shower or thunderstorm left over, up near 80, and then drier for Tuesday. Some sunshine, we're up to 87. Wednesday hot, even up to 90. Right now in Central Park, we've got 75, and most of the body going down to 70 tonight in Midtown. That's weather meteorologist John Feerick on New York's weather station, 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
John, thank you. Wednesday time, 5:13. Coming up, should Ukraine be part of NATO?
For adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or candidates for systemic or phototherapy, now there's Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months, and Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new friend. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infection or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fever, sweat, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine. With Skyrizi, you could achieve 90% clear skin. Ask your doctor about the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis and visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
I live alone and rarely have visitors. So when I slipped and fell in the kitchen last month and couldn't get to a phone, I knew I was in trouble. Help! I could barely move. Help! I tried calling for help, but no one could hear me. As I lay there, I couldn't help but think of my kids and grandkids having to go on without me. I was terrified. It took 8 hours for my neighbor to find me. It could have been the end of me. That's when I knew I needed Life Alert. With just one press of this button, I'm connected to the Life Alert Center, where I can get the help I need, even when I can't reach a phone. With Life Alert, I'm never alone.
Call 1-800-244-8805 for your free Life Alert brochure. That's 1-800-244-8805. Again, 1-800-244-8805. Call for your free Life Alert brochure at 1-800-244-8805 today.
When's news time? 5:15. Ukraine wants to be part of NATO. President Biden told CNN today that Russia's war in Ukraine needs to end before the alliance can consider adding Ukraine to its ranks. NATO leaders, meanwhile, are gathering in Lithuania this week for their annual summit. White House National Security Council Coordinator John Kirby was asked about NATO support to Ukraine on ABC's This Week.
A couple of things. You're going to see the Allies really stay unified on supporting Ukraine in this fight against Russia on their soil. You're going to see